Alright, it's Barry and today I'm going to show you how you can grow your own amazing smelling lavender from seeds or cuttings. Lavender is the common name for the 47 different species of flower that make up the Lavandula genus, and the most popular of those is Lavandula angustifolia, and lavender is actually part of the mint family, Lamiaceae. In fact, a lot of the most commonly used herbs in cooking are part of the mint family, so we've got herbs like basil, rosemary, sage, oregano and thyme. Lavender is perfectly suited to growing in temperate climates just like the UK, and there's loads of different varieties available, and they're most often grown as ornamental plants or for use as a herb, but it's also a popular plant for making essential oils and cosmetics and traditional medicines as well. The more popular varieties of lavender are shrubby perennial plants that can grow every year, increasing in size and strength. They're really rewarding plants to grow though because, well, for one, they smell amazing, but bees absolutely love lavender flowers, which is always a massive bonus. Today I've got some lavender seeds that are ready to sow, and then I've also got a really nice lavender plant. We'll get some cuttings from that and get them growing as well. I'll show you how to do all of that. Let's get to the bench and get started. So here we are at the table. Here's my lavender seeds that I'll be growing today, and these are Lavandula angustifolia. Lavender grows best in light soil, so if you do have vermiculite or something similar to mix it in, it'll be really beneficial to the developing plant. So you want a really nice gritty soil consistency. Unfortunately, I don't have any of that, so I'm just going to be using the regular peat-free compost that I normally use for doing potting up, and I mean, to be honest, it's fine with all the other seeds I do, so hopefully it's going to be fine with this as well. If you do have some vermiculite or some grit or perlite, then that's absolutely smashing. But if not, just give it a go anyway. And like I said, I'm sure these are going to turn out just fine. Sow your seeds a couple at a time on top of your soil, and then just lightly cover them over with a bit more of your compost. It's worth mentioning though that your seeds can take up to 3 months to germinate, and they do need warmer temperatures of around 18 to 20 degrees C, so it definitely is one to sow and leave in the greenhouse for a good while. You really do need to be patient with these. Cover your seeds over with a propagator lid, a plastic lid, a bag or a bottle like this, and then put it somewhere warm. Then once most of your seeds have germinated, take off the lid, and that'll reduce your humidity and keep them growing strong. Lavender plants are also a bit feeble in the first year before growing stronger in the second year, so just keep looking after them and they'll pay you back in no time at all. Now that they're done, I've got this really well established plant that I picked up, and I'm just going to take some cuttings from this, and this is more of a job for summer really, sort of May to August, but I'll show you now so that you can do yours once it does warm up a bit in a couple of weeks. This plant, looking at it, is around 2 to 3 years old now, and as you can see, it's really bushy with loads and loads of branches and flowers on it, and it smells amazing as well. You can take cuttings from a plant like this and exponentially increase the number of plants and reduce the time that it takes to grow them. I'm going to take a couple of cuttings from this one today and pot them up. First, I'm going to find a really nice looking shoot, and your side shoots are the best, and you want this year's new growth. Then, using a sharp knife, you want to make a clean single cut diagonally through the branch as close as you can to the node, which is just a place where the branch meets the stem. Obviously you want a sharper knife than this one, but if they are thin little shoots like this, you can just peel them off or just pinch them off and just keep a bit of the bark on the end, and they'll just do absolutely fine. Next up, you just want to remove some of the leaves to leave a nice bit of new stem, and you can either just pick them off individually, or if you run your fingers along the branch in the opposite direction to what the leaves are growing, they'll all just fly off in every direction. Next up, I'm just going to use some rooting hormone gel, and that is going to promote strong root growth from the bottom of the cutting once I put it into the soil. I'm not looking forward to this because I know it absolutely stinks. It's so bad.
So all you really need to do with this stuff is dip the end of your branch into the gel and then just stick it straight into your soil.
And it's nice to just arrange a couple of your cuttings around the outside of a pot, and then just like with your seeds, give them a nice watering and then add a lid or a bag just to keep the humidity up inside, which will help your cuttings establish. And that is all there is to it. Two great, easy ways to grow and multiply loads and loads of amazing smelling lavender plants. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos every Tuesday and Saturday, and keep an eye out for an update on these plants and all the other things that I've got growing as well. Let me know in the comment section if you grow lavender, or even if you've just got any tips, or even if this is your first time growing. And I'll see you next time.